I am passionate about underrepresented API voices,
data segregation,
civil rights, advocacy,
climate change,
language access,
sports development,
American citizenship,
entertainment,
under-resourced communities,
AAPI and LGBTQ,
culture preservation,
Pakistani Americans and Muslim Americans,
equal access to healthcare,
education policy,
domestic violence and sexual violence,
women's issues,
gender-based violence,
immigration,
bridging the generation gap.
My name is Tuason.
My name is ChueHue Vang.
My name is Hanna Chipman.
My name is Jennifer Kaku.
My name is Maham Shaikh.
I'm Samantha.
My name is Vaimalu Vaiau.
My name is Kimberly Hall.
My name is Truc Vo.
Hi, I'm Niles Wilson.
My name is Peng Xue Vang.
Hi, my name is Chen.
My name is Teofanny Saragi.
My name is Chloe Pan.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Hall.
I'm Emily Short.
My name is Niles Wilson.
My name is Mariane Gantino.
My name is Dianne Lee, and this is the 2016 OCA Summer Internship Class.
Legacy is to leave behind some kind of tool of empowerment.
Legacy means blazing a path, making sure that others who come after you are able to build upon the work that you have done and benefit from the change that you have made.
When I think of legacy and the type of difference that I want to make, I think of the idea of existence as resistance. So by being here in DC and challenging the notion that Asian Americans aren't involved in public service or aren't involved in government, I really want to break down that stereotype so that other students of color will feel more welcome coming to these spaces.
There are so many doors that are about to be open after this summer. There are so many, like with the people that I've met in this cohort, they're very intelligent and very active people. And I feel like all of these people I've met can just really change and open doors for a lot of the AAPI communities.
Growing up in Indiana, there wasn't an Asian community that my family was a part of, and this is really the first time that I have been a part of a community of AAPIs.
It really brings different groups of kids together who probably wouldn't meet otherwise.
I found people that will lift me continuously while I lift them.
So what OCA is doing is they're planting seeds, and those seeds are continuing to grow, and they continue doing that every year.
By creating these networks, we're establishing future leaders who will one day be strong voices in advocacy.
Advocacy is understanding how the personal is political, and so being willing to be vulnerable to really dissect and understand your life experiences and then translating that into political work to try to affect change on an institutional level.
For the Chinese adopted community, I am an advocate in that I am both becoming more comfortable with myself and being able to reach out to others. Our stories and also the issues that we advocate for directly connect back to OCA's mission for helping the well-being, the social, economic, and political well-being of AAPI.
Outside of these doors, outside of DC, we all have a different story. Hearing people's stories, hearing people's struggles, it really lifts me as an activist. Not just my cohort themselves, but even my supervisor, John. I think he has a really inspiring story.
Advocacy to me kind of means always working to better the lives of others, especially when the issue doesn't directly affect you.
OCA fills a much needed niche in our community. OCA here, we understand that other minorities' issues are our issues.
An Asian American identity is something that's become increasingly salient. It really shows how the necessity of a group like OCA to be able to advocate for AAPI people.
Activism is taking the passion you have and going that one step further and doing the bigger action.
You know, you can talk the talk, but you gotta walk the walk, and activism is walking the walk.
To be honest, I think I was always too timid to have an activist mentality. OCA has just given me a bit more confident by being surrounded by people that have passions for these topics.
You have to be willing to really give yourself, not 100%, 200%. You can't achieve something in one day. It takes centuries, like the civil rights, right? It took forever, and they're still fighting now for Black Lives Matter.
It's really cool to see that you can leave campus and you can leave school and then find other activists in like the workplace.
People think, oh, you're really just gonna do that in college, and then once you like get out into the real world, you're gonna realize that that's not realistic and you can't really do anything with that. You can do this work and have a job. I want to bring back to the community that I've met people who have careers but also are doing this work. It's not something that you just did in your college days. It's something that you can do with your life.
Being an activist is about building a pipeline. As amazing as it is to have these opportunities to come to DC, they don't mean anything if you're not passing on these resources to other younger members of your community.
We were all given this amazing opportunity to be in DC, in a place where change happens.
What better way to advocate for your community than by giving other people, especially younger people, an opportunity to educate themselves as well as others.
I hope that being part of this internship program opens the door for more Muslim Americans and more South Asians to be part of OCA. Not that many Pakistani Americans are part of Asian American organizations, and that's something I really want to push for the future.
For other PIs, future PIs, to apply to OCA because there's just a dire need for PI interns.
We should speak up because if we don't create that space for us, then no one else will.
People won't know what our issues are unless we speak out.
Fighting for what you think is right is worth it. Your voice will always matter.
I come from a tiny island in the South Pacific known as American Samoa.
The projects.
Strong immigrant family.
A community with intersectional issues.
My family is the backbone of my success.
Has taught me strength and resilience.
Third generation in the United States.
Is Vietnamese American.
Is Taiwanese. Muslim American. Pakistani American.
Multi-ethnic and beautiful.
My community is strong.
Is where I thrive.
Is ready for change.
Fought for me to be here today.
Is marginalized in silence, but we stand in solidarity with other groups that are marginalized in silence.
Home for me is anywhere I feel like I can live unapologetically.
Is my safe space.
Is wherever my loved ones are.
Is complicated.
Is where my family is, my culture and my heritage and traditions exist.
I have struggled with feelings of not doing enough in a hyper-competitive college environment.
Confidence.
Giving my opinions on subjects that are important to me.
My weight.
Oppression. My LGBT identity.
With being an Asian American in a disproportionately white community.
I hope that I get to help people the way that I've been helped.
To connect with other adoptees around the world.
That I can be successful and be a role model for other Pakistani Americans in my community.
I dream of a day in which I don't have to wake up to see news of yet another death caused by police brutality.
Of being able to provide for my family and friends.
One day, breaking some Asian stereotypes and doing something cool in entertainment.
I will work my whole life to empower young girls.
I'll speak up when I notice that something is not right.
Continue to fight.
Pursue my passion.
Show love to all those who need it.
I won't compromise what I believe in. Stop talking.
Forget where I come from and who I am.
Back down from fighting institutional injustice.
Believing in myself and having those around me that believe in me and support me really empowers me.
Knowing where I come from empowers me.
Women of color activists empower me.
The strength of my community empowers me.
This OCA internship and the people in it empowered me.